Do, 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 do. Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing okay today. Hope you're keeping yourselves happy, safe, and all that fun stuff. Right, so for the clovers, there is a little bit of a schedule update because obviously we will be doing art the next Monday, but it'd be the 2 Mondays after because we've got a birthday one shot for Andrew. For Dark Nova. Nearly let my tongue slip there on the username. And then I think there's going to be like another birthday one shot straight after that. So, and then obviously the final part of the Clovers. So we will be back to normal after those 2 one shots. But yeah, we have to kind of switch one of our bi-weekly Mondays around to sort that out. So anyways, hope you guys are doing well so far. Hope you keep yourself safe and happy. Let's see. Question of the day. What question shall I ask you? Let me have a think. Oh, I know. Well, we already don't know because we already did that festival question last time, if I remember correctly. Oh, right. Well, while I think about that, you can get my manga series Vamp the Lost Soul as e-manga on Amazon Kindle and Google Play, and you can get the physical copies of manga on my Ko-fi, all under Vamp the Lost Soul. Also, we do have merchandise under Vamp the Lost Soul on Teespring. You can get VTLS merch for my books. You can get 4-leaf clover merch for our D&D book group. Half of that goes to charity, and T-Cult merch. Also follow me on all these social medias, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter. And for those who live in the land of the future on YouTube, who are watching this after, you can get me on Twitch under Vamp the Lost Soul. I've already did the update for 4-leaf clovers, so it won't be no 4-leaf clovers next week, but the week after will be another 4-leaf clover. I guess you get a double Monday of it because we're switching stuff around a little bit and then get it back to normal. Also, if you do wish to support me, there are 2 ways. One, you can sub on my Twitch channel, Vamp the Lost Soul, or donate on my Ko-fi either once or monthly under Vamp the Lost Soul. You can also commission me there as well as buy some of my books and stuff. Anyways, guys, today we will be doing Columbus Day. Ooh, actually, that gives me an idea for the question of the day. Anyways, I will do that later on. But yeah, we will be doing Einstein in Columbus Day Festival in the US. This is my new chapter page themings for volume 6. Anyways, let's do my question of the day. What is your favorite time period in history? It could be from anywhere, so remember, all histories are different, but I thought this would be actually a fun question to ask, just because I know some people have their favorite sort of prorate. No, not prorate in history. Sorry, hold on. Period. There we go. What is your favorite period in history? And then we are going to pin that. There we go. Awesome. So now, what is your favorite time period in history? Please let me know if it's the mythology, if it's the culture at the time, or even the dude, you could do even something shallow as oh yeah, the soldiers look super cool. Seriously, either way, we do not mind. It is awesome. Hey, Stone Age. Fender straight up with the answer. Welcome. Oh god, I am now going to do the David Attenborough chat as we switch over to the live screen to see none other than Professor Einstein doing a Columbus Day parade in the US. Absolutely fucking majestic creature he is. Anyways, we are at the stage now where we're at some tidy up stage and then the shading. And when I talk in this raspberry, quite smooth voice, it actually kills my vocal cords for some reason. But there we go. We have to do this. We have to speak. How you been, Mr. Fender? Welcome to the stream. Look at these marvelous creatures. The people at the stands who look like weird shadow creatures, cheering for this float, celebrating the Columbus Day. Now, the Columbus Day is... I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying to do an age documentary voice and it's going wrong already. Anyways, The Columbus Day is where people celebrate the discovery of North America by one Christopher Columbus. They celebrate by having these weird contraptions that float around the streets called floats, and they have wheels. I don't understand why they're called floats, because they have wheels. Humans are absolutely weird and majestical creatures, they are. Anyways, looks like all the shading bits are sorted out and ready to go. But what we're going to do first is tidy up the little bits of the background. Absolutely fucking majestic. Anyway. And I have to keep going. I have to keep going for literally 2 minutes straight. Why did I have to say 2 minutes? I do not know. I thought it was a very easy voice and a very easy task to do. But obviously, it hasn't been easy at all. The Vamp the Lost Cordicus has been absolutely struggling with this voice acting of David Attenborough and trying to find things to say within the animal kingdom. This is an absolute struggle because the Vamp the Lost Cordicus has been going absolutely batshit insane to try and find things clever and witty to say. What a fucking majestic creature Vamp the Lost Soul is. I am not changing it to 5 minutes. Hell no. Once 2 minutes is more than enough to strain my vocal cords enough for your entertainment. What a majestic creature. Absolutely fucking majestic. Anyways, as we go along here, no, I'm not changing it to the full stream. Hell no. I love my vocal cords a little too much to ruin them. Anyways, but putting this voice on for too long will actually probably make my vocal cords a little bit sore. And I do need them for work, where I need to communicate to my fellow Sainsbury's colleagues to actually get off their bums and do their jobs. What a majestic creature I am. Anyways, now we are going to do a couple of yellow line double-sided lines just to show that they cannot park here during the Columbus Parade. What absolute majesticness is going on here. Anyways. Right, that was 2 minutes. 2 minutes is up, and I am going to give my voice a rest. I'm so glad I've actually put a cooldown on this command. So, oh god, but yeah, there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you my vocal cords has suffered enough for you. It's like, yeah, that's an easy voice. I could do it for 2 minutes straight. It's like, no, I really can't. Oh god, how you been, by the way? Okay, so I think we're done with the detail work. Now we're just gonna add a new layer. And no, we're not doing it full stream. Like that just would kill my fucking vocals. Like, people don't realize when you what I've been learning. Ooh, science. What sort of science have you been learning? I like that. I almost did that. I did a Tiberius Stormwind there. Ooh, science. Anyways. But yeah, no. What kind of science? Like what? Biology, herbalism. What kind? There is many science in this world. Absolute science. Anyways, yeah. Actually, there is. You know what? People don't realize this, but there is actually a lot of different sciences, and people go, "Well, science," and then you just like, for the people who are in the know, like, well, what science? What, herbology, biology? There's loads of different types. Like chemistry is another one. Oh, so far evolutionary biology. Ooh, yeah, but I have to admit, evolution is a very interesting subject. I have to admit, I do. It's like, have you heard about? But I want to learn more. Have you heard about the experiment? Is it Darwin's birds? And there's an island full of birds that Darwin, like, this was years ago. This was like old back in the time sort of thing. But he had a theory about evolution. So he put a bunch of birds on the island, and they actually over the generations actually developed like different traits. And it is like, and this is how he proved, I think this is actually how he proved his theory of evolution, actually. Like, he actually put a bunch of birds there, and yeah, I don't think he was around when the evolution parts happened, but yeah, he proved it, like, in the end. I thought that was a little interesting thing for you if you're going through the evolution thing. It's like, yeah, there's actually like a real experiment that happened. And to be honest, technically it's still going on now. It's just like people just observe it. And all he did was like dumped a bunch of all not like different birds, like all of them, same breeder bird on the island. And I think like 3 or 4 new species came out of it, I think, because of evolution sort of thing. It was like, oh shit, like, or subbreeds or whatever. But yeah, like some of them will have shorter beaks to be able to pick up more worms. Some other birds will go to like further in the island a little bit, and it's only like a small rock island. It's not like a huge like tropical paradise or anything. It was literally just a rock island, and some of these birds just have different properties now because of, you know, like surviving on a rocky island. But yeah, it's actually super interesting. There's a whole documentary about it as well, and I think some people have actually done like other documentaries to see how the birds have gotten on since then. So yeah, but yeah, if you haven't heard of it, I thought that'd be interesting for you to look up. But yeah, I remember watching it on TV once. I was like, oh, that's actually interesting. But yeah, biology evolution is a very interesting subject, I have to admit. Even for me, like, who's not as sciencey as most people, but I do love me. I do love me evolution. Sadly, not 8-legged freaks level though. Oh god, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit, I'm out. Oh god. But yeah, I don't know why I thought of that program straight away. And thank you for the hydrate. I just realized like 3 minutes ago you just offered me to hydrate. Oh. Thank you. I needed that actually after David Attenborough. My vocal cords were getting a little bit strained, and I mark that as complete. Anyways, what other stuff have I watched? I think there's some other stuff. I'll tell you what, it's there was another thing. I think I know it's not really evolution, but it's called Walking with Dinosaurs. Oh, yeah, I love Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone is a really good anime. And the thing is, like, a lot of the science they use on there, like, some of it is a little bit more blemished to obviously make the show interesting. But a lot of the science that they do on the show is actually authentic. The only things I think Dr. Stone blemished so far was obviously the whole Stone Ray thing. And I think there was something else as well. But yeah, but some things they just do it to keep the manga a bit more interesting, obviously. But yeah, when they interviewed like the writer of it, he's actually a really big science nerd. He's a super nerd of science. It's like, and that's why like a lot of stuff on the manga is like sort of fact as well. It's like because he's taken like I wouldn't say inspiration, but yeah. I thought that was a little cool fact about Dr. Stone. Like, if people don't know it, like the manga is actually like one of the biggest science nerds around, and I love it. And I love him for it. Like, and you can tell like he puts a lot of passion into it as well. Senku is based off him, kind of. Yeah, kind of. I would say kind of. I think he's a little bit more reserved from what I remember, like, but yeah, he is a big science nut. So, but a lot of people are actually like, before they actually find out about that interesting fact, they're like, oh yeah, I bet you some of it's like a bit more, made up. It's like, no, actually the fundamentals of the real sciences he talks about on the anime is actually pretty true. But yeah. It's it's really good, and I find it a super interesting anime because a lot of people go, oh, they watch it just because it's anime. It's like, no, I'm watching it because actually it's super interesting, and you do actually learn a lot from it. So, and sometimes I kind of like search up things as well afterwards to see like what parts were like true and what parts you kind of like blemished a little just to make it more exciting. And it's like, actually, it's super interesting. It's actually like, do it yourselves if you do it. Like, watch the series and then like look it up afterwards and see like which part he made it. Because sometimes as a writer, like some bits can be super boring, or not even just boring, but sometimes it's a bit too long to explain. So they kind of just dumb it down a little bit. It's like, yeah, no, that's fair enough. Yeah, you need to keep your watchers engaged. I mean, yeah, look at Rick and fucking Morty. Like, yeah, a lot of it's of sci-fi and that, but it's a very intelligent show. And yeah, trust me, like I say, it's pretty cool. It was like, I think one of the most, I don't know, like, have you watched up to season 3 yet? Because I don't want to give spoilers. But the whole how they get like a fucking, was it a car together and stuff like that. I thought that was pretty interesting, and I think some of that was blemish. Yeah, you're at the start of season 2, so yeah, you're pretty much at the Stone Wars. I think that is. That's the Stone Wars arc, isn't it? If I remember correctly. But yeah, that's a really good arc. I love that arc. It's one of my favorite arcs in the series. Like, don't get me wrong, the new arc is pretty good, but Stone arc is fucking like that was peak Dr. Stone. And I'm hoping, like, obviously I haven't watched too much of season 3 yet, because obviously they're releasing episode by episode and I've been waiting on more episodes on it. Obviously, because sometimes what I do is I binge a lot of episodes, and if it gets to a point where, how can I put it? If it gets to a point where I'm watching one episode at a time because I'm waiting for the new ones to release, what I do is not watch it for a while, jump onto another series, wait until like I can actually binge watch it, and then I'd start like absolutely binge watching it, like the whole, like the lot of the way through. Yeah, you do the same thing I do because you don't want to wait. So what I do is I make sure like I get like a nice chunk ready for me to watch, and then I just binge the shit out of it. Yeah, I've done that with Demon Slayer. Me and my Rachel are just at the end of the new arc. I have to admit, like, yeah, the new arc's good, but I have to admit the Train Mugen arc was I thought Train Mugen arc was better, actually. Like, the only thing like, don't get me wrong, I loved the new season, but the only thing that annoyed me towards the end, and I can see why people start not to like Demon Slayer from this point, is there was a very, very certain thing, and I'm not sure if you watched it, Fender, so I won't spoil it, towards the end, and it was like, how can I put this? I'm trying to think. There is a word for this. Yeah. Entertainment, Train Mugen arc were definitely good. I would say if you watched at the end of season 3, you know what exact scene I'm on about. Like, it was plot armor. That's the word I'm looking for. Plot armor. It got very plot armory towards the end for a certain character, and I was like, yeah. I like, without spoiling it for everyone who hasn't watched it yet. But yeah, Fender, you know exactly what I'm on about. As soon as I said plot armor, I love the fact Fender knew exactly what I was on about. Yeah, just finish it. You know what I mean. You'll know exactly what I mean by plot armor. It's a term you kind of have to... Yeah. Oh, so you know exactly what I'm on about then. Yeah, see, I keep away from spoilers. This is exactly why I keep away from spoilers. And this is why I kind of mess with my YouTube a little bit. So I have to admit, like, what I do is I kind of mess with my algorithm a little bit by watching certain videos. And then hopefully it slowly fades out, like, the spoilery stuff. But yeah. Yeah. See, to be honest, there is a trick around that, Fender. What I do is on YouTube, I just search for art videos, general hobby videos, even podcasts, and then slowly but surely it does fade out because you're tricking the algorithm into thinking you're losing interest. and then you can kind of skip a lot of the spoilers, essentially. But yeah, no, I've watched it in dub, but like you say, you definitely know exactly what I was on about by the word plot armor. But yeah, I have to admit, as someone who was watching it again without spoiling it, I was a little bit annoyed with the plot armor shit going on. And it was like, really, you could have had some major character development moment. But I have to admit, I am going to give it a chance still, because it led into something, and I was like, okay, I want to see where this goes now. So, and see if there, maybe I could forgive it. But yeah. Yeah. But like this is why I say, Vendor, like, I just trick the algorithm into thinking I'm not interested in it, because that's how it works. If you watch more of certain anime on YouTube, the algorithm, you're telling the algorithm you like to watch it, which is true. You do like to watch it, but yeah. This is. I have to admit, this is exactly why I push the algorithm for more hobby videos. Or I tell you what, Bender, do you like blacksmithing weapons and all that, like how blacksmiths make weapons and stuff? Hey Moshishi, how you doing? Anyways, and your Japanese extra bits. Yeah, well, like I say, I tend to ignore the spoilery shit, because I have to admit, it does annoy me when people spoil. I've had friends who tried to do that with me, and I had to literally turn around and say, look, we're not going to be friends if you just start spoiling. Yeah, right. There's a YouTube channel called Man at Arms. This might help your algorithm a little bit, and it's really good. And they make pop culture weapons. So they do stuff like one of the swords from Demon Slayer. They do like weapons from gaming. They even made a full-on chainsword from Warhammer 40k and made it work. How cool is that? And these are people who professionally make weapons for movies and stuff. So, and then they do the testing phase at the end, where they just slice up stuff with it. There's like, or smash stuff, depending what they make. Because they made a big hammer once. Oh, it's so good. Anyways, Moshishi, what have you been up to? And hello. Yeah. That's the one. Posture check. Thank you for the posture check, Moshishi. But yeah. Thank you for the posture check. But yeah, they made Ichigo sword, but they made so much more. One of my favorite episodes was they made a hammer, and I don't know if it's the Halo hammer, like the gravity hammer or whatever. They made it so big, like 2 people had to literally lift it to smash a melon. It was fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie, my weapon nerdness came out at that point. I finished my header and was working on a new outfit on my V-Ride. Ooh, nice. Do you want to show it off? Feel free to show off, by the way. Yeah, you saw that one. I love that episode. It just made me laugh, the fact they made it way too heavy for one man to carry it. I was like, yes. One of the more interesting ones as well, they made Pyramid Head Sword, and I'm not into horror, but I love the fact they made this weapon because it looks really cool. They made Pyramid's Head Sword. I love watching that. Oh, fucking... Some of the weapons they make is absolutely awesome, and I do not recommend that channel enough to people. If you want some mindless, watching some really cool dudes making some really cool stuff, like that's the channel for people. It's like, hey, you want to watch some cool shit and watch it smash up stuff afterwards? Watch these guys. But yeah, it's brilliant. There are some favorites out there. Dante's sword from Devil May Cry. I've seen him do that one. That's also one of my favorites. I think they had like the chainsword from Warhammer 40k was bloody brilliant. The fact they got it working, that's the thing. And it's, oh god, the fucking sword itself was huge. Like it was a chunky. I think that was another one that had to have 2 people on, I think. But yeah, it was big, like, and it was a chunky fucker. Like, you know, they made it to Space Marine size because Space Marines in 40k are like, I think they're like 14-foot tall super soldiers. Yeah, they did do Gut Sword. I haven't seen that one yet, but kind of looks fun. But I bet you that was another episode that had 2 dudes on as well, because that's a big fucking bully. They did Klaus Buster Sword as well. I remember that one. They did the Buster Sword from Final Fantasy 7. I so nerd out. And they've done Sephiroth something recently as well, haven't they? If I remember correctly. Like, but yeah. Oh, guys, I've been finally playing some Diablo, by the way. The new Diablo game. I've actually been really enjoying it. It's been a really good game so far. Super enjoyed it. Definitely. Because I played number 3. 3 was pretty good on its own, but 4 has definitely blown it out the park because of one reason. One reason only. And let's just say one of my most favorite D&D classes are in it, and I know it doesn't work the same as D&D, but the fact I get to play as a raging barbarian, yes please sir, sign me the F up. Did they do Guts? I think they did. Let me have a look. I believe, hold on, let me look it up. Man at Arms. Guts' sword. Yeah, they did. They did Guts' sword. Pre Dragon Slayer sword. They did. Yeah, they didn't do like the big one, but they did the one that was pre. Oh no, they did after as well by the looks of it. Oh dude, they done both. I think they did both. Hold on, let me have a look. I'm gonna look at videos. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm just gonna have a look. No, it was some other dude that made it. But yeah, Man at Arms did the pre Dragon Slayer. So yeah. I finished my header and I was working on it. Oh, hey, would you like to show us your new outfit, sir? Who suits you, sir? But yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm just having a little proper nerd out. Yeah, sometimes one needs to nerd out. But yeah, plot armor. What plot armor? Oh, you want to know what plot armor means? Okay, so in stories, if there is no real reason why, how can I put this? I'm trying to think of the best example of plot armor. I'm trying to think. It's basically when the main characters either have no way out or they have no way to progress forward in the story. I wouldn't say Eren Yeager, really, because to be honest, he's been pretty messed up all along. Fairy Tail are very guilty of plot armor syndrome. Like literally every fight that I watched them is easiest way to explain it. Yeah, the easiest way to explain it is actually Fairy Tail. If you watch Fairy Tail, like the first few couple seasons, oh yeah, it's awesome, blah blah blah. But after every single arc, and I mean every goddamn arc, it's always the power of fucking friendship. Like, it's always the power of friendship that saves the day. Like, there's some superpower they get from their friendship, and it's like, yeah, so sick to do. Like, don't get me wrong, power of friendship can be really cool if done right and not plot armory. But Fairy Tail just, oh no, and it just all of a sudden, I actually would disagree on that one. Luffy, I would say, yeah, a couple of times he had plot armor, but not as much as people think. When you think about Luffy actually fights his way out of everything, and most of his fights, apart from I think 1 or 2, from what I remember, like 1 or 2, like, you know, where he suddenly gets an ability, and I think that's like the later on stuff. Arlong, Yeah, actually, yeah, Arlong's one of them. It's only twice that I will call out plot armor on it, but like the writer's very good. Like say, plot armor is to the point where it gets like annoying. This is what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of bleed through between plot armor and just being the main character. I think. Yeah, he was underwater for like 20 episodes. Yeah, that was that's the two times I could call out plot armor, and it was during Arlong's arc. But to be honest, after that, it's pretty good. Like, it's very rare I see plot armor happen in One Piece because the writer of One Piece does actually think out his works very well. But I'm just saying, like, Fairy Tail is a huge guilty party in plot armor, especially using the power of friendship to literally solve every fucking problem. Like, every problem they had towards the end, and it's just like, oh no, what do we do? And literally, power of friendship. Like, there's no characters being clever. There's no, like, there's no way they earned that fucking win. It's just literally, like, all of a sudden. Yes, there is. This Sunday, yes, there is a lesson, and we'll be concentrating on anatomy on bodies. But yeah. Oh, by the way, your new Spider-Man artwork, by the way, Fender, your proportions have gotten a lot better, mate. And have I noticed a bit of a shortening improvement as well? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at some recent artwork, by the way, because there's some lovely, lovely artwork from you lot. First off, nice Hollow Art fan art. Is it Hollow Knight? Yeah, Hollow Knight, I think it's called. Hollow Knight fan art. Love it. And by the way, oh, that banner's cute. I love the banner. Oh, actually, that's cute. I have to admit, that's actually adorable. I love the floaty little top hat. Very T-Cultures material, Moshishi. Moshishi, you've gotten into my heart. You're wearing a top hat. All you need is a cup of tea for me to steal, and that's it. You know, I might have to cheat on my career with you. Shh. I'm only joking. Yeah, you. That's really lovely. Both your artworks are absolutely wonderful. But yeah. Oh, I wanted to actually show off Fender, because Fender actually goes to my art lessons in. You did a Spider-Man one recently. I want to show this off. This is really, like, the anatomy is getting there. Like I say, the only thing I notice is like the left arm needs a little work, but other than that, like, a lot of it's on point. Like, it's actually pretty good, and you've done really well on this. And I love the fact how you've done the webs here as well. Brilliant, dude. Seriously, you've done really well on this, and that's a massive improvement of anatomy. And you weren't afraid to do hands. Like, look at the hands on this, dude. You're getting there, and the feet. Look at this foot. It's nearly like goddamn perfect, dude. You've gone quite a way since last lesson. But yeah, there you go. Anyways, so my whole lore is a ghost that works for a demon, and he has a man outfit that I switch in stream. Oh, okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, just be aware, Moshishi. If you have a cup of tea lying about, I might have to steal it from you. I'll draw in that cup of tea for you if I have to. Oh god. But yeah, there you go. Could you imagine actually how funny that would be? Just having like a little chibi me just popping out the desk and going, mate, may not, man. Oh no, that's it. A cup of tea's got to be there now. I'm joking, man. You're joking, man. I love you, man. It's absolutely awesome. But all jokes aside, but yeah. But no, it looks really good. I love your banner as well. Your banner's really awesome. It looks really good. When are you going to be starting streaming, by the way? And are you using a 2D or 3D avatar, by the way, if you don't mind me asking? I always like to ask people these sorts of things just in case. There we go. I do have a cup of tea. It's just just on my chatting screen. Oh, do you now? Do you now? You have a cup of tea on your just chatting screen? Guys, Moshishi, you broke my heart. You should put it on every scene. I'm joking. Oh god. Do you know what? If we do ever collab, I can imagine you just do that to shut me up. Just like, here, fam. Guess what's on my screen right now? Tea's everywhere. It's like, yes. Oh, the tea for me to steal. Oh god. There we go. But yeah, but Moshishi, yeah, so tell us what you're going to be streaming and stuff like that. Feel free to have a little chat about your stuff. Oh, right, a little daddy vamp moment, because I noticed somebody joined the tea cult and just literally straight up advertised their stuff and hasn't even bothered to say hello. If you're going to advertise your crap, please do it on the promotion section. It is there for a reason. We want the general cat chat to be kept to general stuff. So I did have a daddy vamp moment, but I did notice someone try to advertise themselves, and I was like, dude, just don't do that, please. Thank you. Yeah, like, just do it on the promotion section. I do not appreciate that shit. But yeah. Anyways, I'm going to put myself on the normal chat, on the live draw chat. I'm going to make sure, like, you know, if any streamer that wants to join me on the live chat to chat and stuff. But yeah. Oh, you've been streaming. I just had to take a break because of my... Oh, yes, because you told me... I think you said something about that, didn't you? Yeah, it's just like... Where are you? But yeah. So what are you going to be streaming, by the way, Moshishi? Tell everyone a little about yourself so we can follow you. You never know, one day I might raid and steal your tea. All of the tea. Okay, awesome. Oh, damn it, itchy ear. Jay, when your ear, inside your ear gets itchy because like, oh, there we go. Yeah, got whatever was it. Oh, right. So, by the way, right, I'm gonna have a little rant. Okay, it's not a toxic one. Don't worry. It's about fucking mosquitoes, guys. Seriously, I don't know what their problem is with me. Those little fuckers keep biting me all the time. Now it's hit autumn. It's like, ooh, it's biting vamp season today. It's like, seriously, I don't know what it is with gnats and mosquitoes. They just seem to love numbing on me. It's like, piss off. Like my wife, she'll get barely like 1 or 2 bites. Me, I get bitten all over the place by the little shits. Sorry, I had to have a little rant about that. It's like, you little shits. Stop biting me, you little assholes. You imagine me just having to go at like the mosquitoes and that's like, stop biting me, you little assholes. You don't have any right to bite me. You're taking the tea out of my system, you little shits. Oh god. Oh god, they're little bastards, aren't they? And they leave like whacking great lumps on me, and it's like, it really irritates me because I start itching like mad and I want to pop the goddamn things to get the crap out of my system quicker, which causes scars, which I shouldn't do, but it's I have to admit, that is a little irritation of mine. I have like a pet hate when it comes to like spots and stuff like that. Like, I can't stand seeing a spot. I have to pop it. Like, I don't know why. I just do. It's like I've been hypnotized. Like, pop, no, pop, no. It's like, that's what goes on in my head canon. It's like, pop is another answer. It's like, god damn. Why do you have to mock me? You mock me. Yeah, hello. I am Moshi. Moshi. I am a ghost VTuber that uses a 3D model. I stream Genshin, Minecraft, Overwatch, but I do enjoy playing other games with friends and viewers. I do commissions for outfits, models, and V-Ride. Yeah, that's all I can think of. That is awesome. Yeah, so yeah, jump over to Moshishi. and give Moshishi a follow. You know what? I am going to give you a shout out because you deserve one. My shout out button's not working. Oh, Manga etc. You're watching me from the Disney. I can see like JP and everyone else. Moshishi, there we go. And 7B Velvet. See, I know who's watching me because my stream deck, I go, oh, let's give someone a shout out. And I go, oh, look, there's 2 lurkers. Hello, Manga Berber. How did you know that? On my stream deck, I get a shout out button and it tells me who's watching me. So I can actually find out through the shout out button when I'm about to give someone a shout out. It actually shows like every name that's watching the stream. Like a 7B Velvet. I think it's supposed to be like 7 Bullet with a V, but yeah, I see you. Oh god, that reminds me of a game. Like there was a voice that creeped me out, and it was like from a Chaos Dreadnought, and it was on a PS2 game called Fire Warrior. It's just that voice going, I see you, and you're like, nope, 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 and just blast it with a fucking railgun. But I wasn't stalking, I was just giving Moshishi a shout out, and I was like, oh, look, someone's watching my stream. Oops, there you go. I just gave Manga Etc. a shout out by accident, but yeah, there you go. I'll delete that shout out. But yeah, but for people who do like to watch anime and manga reviews, also just keep in mind he does review stuff, so spoilers will be imminent. But if you want to like get something reviewed and get recommendations for manga and anime or even what ifs and theories, hop over to Manga Cetra's YouTube channel, Manga Cetra, and give him a follow. He's also one of the 4-leaf clovers here. He plays Blitz and Alex. So yeah, so give him a follow. I just shouted you out. Manga Cetra, would you be ever streaming, by the way, out of curiosity? Like, I'm wondering if you would ever stream, or you know, I can't go to your lesson Sunday. Oh, that's all right, Fender. Don't worry, you do have all my previous lessons, so it is pretty much just going over like the older stuff anyway. So just to make sure everyone's caught up. Like, would you ever stream on Twitch? And like, I would guess like it's either like, you know, watch stuff or you know, would you ever consider streaming anime games? Like, that would be very interesting, actually. Like, as a reviewer, like, would you do that? Like, just out of curiosity, like, would you ever stream on Twitch? I'm just wondering. Oh, by the way, I've noticed, and I think I've got to thank Fender for this, because Fender did watch this, did actually suggest this speed, well, time-lapse, I should call it, because it was a time-lapse video, of the three-way battle, and it's still going up in views. Like, slowly, but it is. And I think it's reached about over 2K now. Oh, let me go on my YouTube channel. I will be able to tell you all. But yeah, like, I look at it, I'm like, the fuck? Like, somehow, like, it will tell me. It was at 2.2K views so far. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, it says 2K, but I've got like a bit more of a definition. But yeah, that's been bumping up in views slowly, and I'm like, I think my other one was another speed draw I did. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, the Day of the Dead one. Oh shit, it's gone for 2. Sorry. Yeah, so sorry, I got my videos wrong way around. So the freeway battle that Fender actually suggested went from 1.8 now K views to 2K views, and my Day the Dead one from Mikafama was from 2K views to now 2.2K views to 2.3K views. It's like there's two. No, Fender, trust me, it's very hard. Like, if you look at most of my stuff, my normal videos, I barely get any views. I think apart from 40 Clovers get some views. But most of my videos barely get even over 100 when it comes to shorts. The shorts wise, it only barely goes over 100. But yeah, I've noticed a couple of my videos have been kind of kicking off recently. But yeah, and one of them was one of my, like, that's like 2 weeks old now. The demons, the freeway battle one, which is crazy. So Fender, I gotta thank you for that. But the Day of the Dead one, the festival one, that's got 2.3. Like, fucking hell, that one just went. Yeah, seriously, it's manga's right. You haven't found your audience yet, and trust me, it does take a long time to build up your community. Like, it is very, and I mean very rare, something becomes a hit sensation overnight. Like, seriously, like, it took me years to build up my audience to the level it is now, and it's still like a relatively small audience. You know what I mean? So don't lose heart, seriously. Like, when it comes to things like this, it does come down to a lot of patience, time, and luck. But yeah, and manga, I think you can attest to that as well, can't you? Like, it does really come down to that. And remember, you're still very young as well, and you know, you just gotta you would learn over time. So like when I first started live streams, geez, I'm not sure manga saw my really old live streams on Facebook. Like, I think manga could tell you more than anyone how bad those streams were. Like, that was a huge learning curve when I started streaming, and that was when I just started getting used to editing my videos properly. Now I do streams more than videos, but it's a learning curve. Yeah, I have many more subs than you, but it was only from my old anime edits on CapCut. Yeah, but yeah, because like I say, once you find something, and this is something also you got to keep in mind as well, is if you're just getting videos for just views, and this is actually a good honest advice, if you're just doing it to get views, you are not going to get anywhere. Like, this is not me being horrible, but if you're doing it to get views, people can tell. People can tell if you're doing it to go, hey, you know, pay attention to me. You have to really enjoy what you do. No, I know you don't, but this is actually advice that I can really give, because at one point I had to stop my content a little bit, like, not stop videos, but I had to take a step back as a YouTuber and Twitch and look at myself in the mirror and go, why am I actually doing this? Yeah, exactly. And over time, Fender, you will find ways to make your work interesting to look at, because one thing I've noticed is ever since I started doing speed draw and time lapses, I actually get more views. Sometimes I just like to show off my art straight up, but doing like a time lapse type video, that seems to be like, people seem to love that shit, and you get to still show off your art. But that's what I'm saying is it's just genuine advice. Like, I had to step back a little bit. Yeah, exactly. And you will over time. And like, remember, how old are you, Fender? Like, what? You're quite young. Like, I started my manga project since I was 13, and like, when you do your own manga and stuff like that, you have to learn. Yeah, nearly 13. You got your whole life ahead of you, dude. Like, I started my project about the same age, and I've only just built up the fan base I got now. But yeah, like I said, it's very hard to get out there, and you have to keep trying and keep enjoying what you do. The only time you should stop and take a break is when you start feeling burned out. And I've learned this the hard way, and this is why I took a break from after volume 2, gave myself a little rest before I started sneakily working on volume 3. It's only like literally, I think Manga Social remembers, because we had a conversation. I think I told him about this. Not the whole reason why, but I was starting to feel a little bit burned out. But I worked on volume 3 in secret, because I didn't want the pressure of posting things about it every day and stuff like that. After that, I kind of recovered quite a bit. Yeah. And if you don't like streaming on your own or making videos on your own, hit some friends on Discord and some other artists and streamers, just hang out. Yeah, exactly. There's multiple ways to engage. Like I want to set up a art collab stream soon, where, and this is something I took from a video I just saw recently. Like they'll have to describe to me something I don't know. So say for example, I know I watch Demon Slayer. So say if I didn't know what Demon Slayer is. Yeah, exactly. So you kind of get like a few of your buddies together and you just chat shit. Like literally, like I think the amount of times I had my American friend Joe on here and we just chatted crap and people had a laugh with us. Like, as long as you keep it genuine, it's a lot of people can pick up on that. Like I've seen a lot of people who go, well, I'm not getting any views. I'm doing what everyone else is doing. It's like, yeah, but you're doing it for the views. It's like the reason why Manga does review videos because he generally enjoys reviewing manga and reading manga, and you know, like, please, if I'm wrong, Manga, please correct me. But yeah, I could tell Manga's generally, passionate about what he does. But yeah, like the fact he gave my manga a chance was, to be honest, is a saint's throw because it's very hard to try and get in with manga YouTubers and whatever who review, because a lot of people want to view like what's popular right now, which is very true, and it does help with views, but to get someone to take a chance on you, to be honest, Manga Soldier was a godsend on that front, because it, like, you know, it's actually helped me out quite a lot ever since getting people to try out my books more, which I do generally appreciate Manga, by the way. But yeah, me and my friends just like fucking around, calling and trolling each other in game. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when I draw, I like having to explain to me what I'm doing and how I do other things. Pay me. When I get rich and famous, Manga, that will be a third. No, I'm joking. No. Good night, everybody. I was gonna make an adult joke, and it's like, nope, not in front of the kids. But yeah, it's, you know, and I generally, it's like D&D. It's like I didn't just do D&D because it was popular. I did D&D on my streams because I love doing D&D, and the fact I got a bunch of streamers together and we made like pretty much a D&D series out of it, you know, and yeah, we're not big like Critical Role on that, but you know what, we enjoy playing D&D. We have fucking giggles, we have a laugh, you know, and that's what matters, you know. Like, I think one of the best episodes we've done so far, I think, is when we fucked around and we came up with the concept of Dobby Dio. And then we made him realize in the one shot, which we now, like, me and Nova in real life, we joke about we have to make him a reoccurring villain in a one shot. Even if it's just minor, it'd be way too funny not to roll that joke on. Yeah, it is like the in joke between us all. But yeah, you know, and I'm grateful to all these wonderful streamers that, you know, did join me on my D&D journey. Well, I should say tabletop gaming RPG now, because I've got like 2 other games I'm reading up. We're only an hour in, so wait till about near 10 o'clock and then we'll have a look to see who's on, because to be honest, way too early to see that. I'll rather wait till like the last 10 minutes of the stream and then we'll have a look and see like who's free to raid. Because normally like 5 minutes you'll be able to tell generally if someone's finishing or not. So yeah. 10. What time do you finish? Yeah, I'll finish at 10 on stream here. So 10 o'clock PM, not AM, God knows. No, fucking imagine a 12-hour stream. Fuck that shit. I like my sleep. I'm sorry guys, but I like my sleep a little too much. What time is it? In the land of tea and crumpets, it is 8:52. So we've got literally over an hour. You got out of this shit, guys. You got out of me torturing your ear holes. But yeah, But yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, it's 3:32 p.m. Well, good afternoon to you, Moshishi. Afternoon. Hopefully, I'll be here to steal your tea. So you know, just put the kettle on. Nah, it won't last till 10. Oh yeah. Oh yes, it will. Oh yes, it will. I'm still doing like Einstein shading wise, you know, and the wheel of misfortune. Has everyone seen, actually, there's something that's been popping up on my channel lately. There's been an indie game that's been getting super fucking popular, like, and it's called, like, I think it's like Biddy Bust Up. And it's like, I think it's like some kind of platformer, isn't it? If I remember correctly from the description. And there's a really catchy song, and it's gotten in my head recently. I'm not sure if anyone's seen it recently, but it's got like super. It's not out. The game's not out. It's like a bunch of people. It's a bunch of people who wanted to make a platformer, but without a big company. And I think I think it's called Biddy Bust Up, and it's like a song. There's a really catchy song, and it's annoyingly catchy. It goes, there is a million gruesome ways to die. It's like, the song's just gotten in my head. I just watched out of curiosity, and now the song's in my fucking head. You know, it's got like, it's not a bad song. It's just, you know, when it gets really catchy, and then you just start humming it to yourself, and you're like, why am I humming this tune? It's like, that's what it's like for me right now. It's like, there's a really catchy tune in my head. I'm gonna draw Senku. Oh yeah, Senku. But yeah. Yeah, Jesus. I think the guy who does Dr. Stone, is he like a huge fan of Dragon Ball or something, if I remember correctly? Like, I know he's like not just a big size nerd, but I think he's like, because of the Senku's hair, it's like it was apparently inspired by, apparently, please correct me if I'm wrong. Usually am. But yeah, it was inspired by like Goku's hairstyle or something like that, if I remember correctly. Like, I think the guy who did Dr. Stone's had a few interviews. I remember that much, and I remember like he talks about some of the inspiration for his characters, I think, on it as well. Like, I think the guy at My Hero Academia really loves like 90s sort of 90s era comics or stuff like that. But yeah, it's all pretty good. To be honest, like, I can't wait for the next season of My Hero now. After the whole thing. Like, to be honest, like, the recent season of My Hero got pretty fucking dark. And it was like, shit, there's like a whole lot of fucking consequences going on. And Deku's actually fighting. And it's like, wow. So I'm actually looking forward to the new season and see what the new season brings. That was a really crap line. Anyways. That was a shitty line, guys. Absolutely shitty line. Right, so let's get the end of the ship. Oh, God, that fan feels so good. Why is it heated up all of a sudden? Like, I'm breathing in here. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. The guy behind My Hero. Oh! Well, fuck me, I didn't know that. I feel a little dumb now. I think I lost a few brain cells because I feel dumb. I didn't even know, like, the creator was a girl. Wow, I actually didn't know that. Oh, God. I actually feel generally dumb. It was like, how did I not notice that? I didn't know till recently. Yeah, because I know the author of My Hero's had a lot of health issues recently. It's why the artist is going a little bit on hiatus, isn't he? Sort of just to recover. But still, man, I have to admit, I generally do feel sorry for manga in Japan. Not like in a like petty sort of way, but the amount of hours they put into their projects. And like the work conditions they get put into is like, oh, fucking hell. Some of it's really nasty as well. I know there's like things like, I know Japan's developing laws for workers' rights and that, but still, fucking hell. like the grind they put into it. I know in more of like the Write of My Heroes case. Hello Vamps, apologies, just here watching Ant-Man. But Bear. Oh yeah. Fucking hell. Oh sorry, it's not a girl, my mistake. You trolling me, Manga. You trolling me, motherfucker. He just has long hair. Do you know what, Manga? You could have not told me, and I could have looked like a complete idiot. Oh, God. Actually, to be honest, I should be giving Manga ideas. Yeah, he just has... And that was me literally like, I was like, oh really? And I thought, oh, that's actually really cool. And it's like, and I felt really dumb for a second. And it's like, no, I wasn't the dumb. I was the dumb for once. It's like, there's me feeling all dumb, but there you go. That was way too funny. Anyways, just has long ass hair. Oh god. No, I saw the pic of him. Oh, fair enough. But yeah, I was gonna say like, it's like I swear he wasn't a dude, but yeah, I swear he was a dude. But then I had to admit I did feel a little stupid. But yeah, for not knowing that. But there you go. But yeah, it's. But to be honest, like let's be honest, and this isn't. Like people of Japan do generally have like more feminine features, which doesn't help matters sometimes. Like I have actually generally noticed that like a lot of a lot of people from Japan, like they do have a lot more feminine features than most guys do. But yeah. It's just something I noticed when I was studying like faces. Like I had a bunch of faces. I was a bit like, actually that's something I didn't notice till now. But yeah. But to be honest, so does oh god, can't think of the place now. But yeah. But then again, it can happen like that. So he was a girl, he was a dude. Oh, he was never there to begin with. Dragon Ball Z bridge reference right there for you guys. Oh god. I'm not going to do Nappa's voice because my voice was already killed by my David Attenborough impression. You can make pardon me, you can make Fender for that one. Killing my voice with that. Killing me softly with his voice. Killing me softly. Oh god, I haven't heard that song in a long time. Hey, it's the JoJo song. Do 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 do. It's the JoJo's. There we go. And get the rubber and get the rubber. Yeah, none of you saw that mistake. None of you saw that. I swear I did not make any mistake. I have been absolutely perfect. I'm joking. I know better. I ain't no perfect. Trust me. Trust me. I'm a dumb at times. But yeah, there you go. As is a dumb. To be honest, like at D&D, that comes most prevalent because when I'm trying to keep track of 3 fucking campaigns and what's going on in the background at once, it can kill your brain cells. Because, but to be honest, like, I am looking forward to ending the London Victoria arc because it's a bit like, do you know what? I think it's come to a point now where I'm pretty happy with a lot of the stuff that's happened. And I think it's like, yeah, I think it's time for like, you know, time for a final battle thing for the arc. What was going on here? Why aren't you curve? No, curve. Fine, don't curve. See if I fucking care. Stupid line. Just see it am I? Bright eye burning like fire. Oh god. Yeah, Warship Down. Fucking I never got how, right, even from back in the day, I don't know how Warship Down got past like censored in the UK. Like, that fucking film was brutal, man. It was like one of the most brutal children's animation I've ever seen. It was like, and this got away with being a UI. I bet someone got fired that day for that one, I'll tell you. For that fucking blunder. Even I was like, the fuck? But yeah. I'm not sure, like, I know Fendon probably wouldn't remember Watership Down. But yeah, that show was brutal. Like, just for what it was just bloody and brutal. And it was like, Jesus. These were supposed to be like cute little animals, like trying to get to safety and shit. And it's like, no. Trust me. It was a brutal children's film. And it wasn't even live action. It was like, it was all animation. I was like, the fuck? What wrong with you? What wrong with you, UK? What wrong with you? Oh, God. Yeah. I just remember seeing it for the first time, and even my child brain was like, should I be watching this? You know, when you just question everything sometimes, it's like, I don't think I should be watching this. I don't think it's child friendly. You know, like, oh, God. Back in my days, it was Spooderman, and it still is. I would have... Well, we're talking about like brutalness. I don't think Spider-Man's that brutal. Like, I've seen some brutal children stuff, but well, to be honest, Spidey ain't that bad compared to like shit like Watership Down. To be honest, actually, there's been a lot of shows that you think, fucking hell, that was brutal. Like think about Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, right? That came out long ago. Oh, not Brutality. Yeah, I was gonna say. Like, and which Spider-Man show you're on about? Because there's been many Spider-Man shows since then. Spectacular was pretty good, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Spectacular Spider-Man. Just my favorite. Yes. Yeah, I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man's awesome. I'm trying to think, like... I don't know, like, Ultimate's okay. Like, I watched it a little bit and I was like, oh, okay. But I think Spectacular has been really good. It's like one of the most, what do I call it? Like, most faithful, I would say, to like the Spider-Man mythos, mostly. I'll say mostly, because there's some bits they did take liberties with, but they had to. But, and I generally enjoyed, the reason why I enjoyed Spectacular as well is it wasn't just, like, the Goblin. Like, the Goblin did play a bigger part in the later season and stuff like that. I enjoyed actually Tombstone being the main villain because it was someone out of Spidey's Rose Gallery that doesn't get shown up often. But fuck, they nailed Tombstone in Spectacular. Like, they actually fucking nailed him. And I love it. But yeah, just like, like, obviously, the 90s Spider-Man. Actually, a little fun factor for those who haven't watched the 90s Spider-Man. If you watch the cartoon the whole way through, I think Spider-Man only pulls like 2 punches in the entire series. Like, every season, like, literally, apparently he only pulls like 1 or 2 punches. Like, rest of it, it's just like, you don't actually see him fighting at all, which is really funny. I remember like, oh yeah, look at this high action. But actually, most of the action was Spider-Man dodging because back then, there was a high like need for apparently censorships in shows, and they went overboard. And with the that's animated Spider-Man series, he only ever threw 1 or 2 punches apparently. Like, that was it. Like, a lot of it was either done off screen or I just find that super funny and interesting. Like, the fact that, you know, that particular Spidey animation only ever, like, you only showed him, like, actual fighting, like, only a very selected amount of times. It's actually like, what the fuck? This is actually quite amusing. Well, it amused me at the least. But then again, look at Manga Cetra's probably gonna groan when he hears this dub piece, we call it, from well, I think Manga Cetra knows exactly what I'm on about. Like, to be honest, it is a bit fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, it's shit, but it was hilarious. Like, Saji had a lollipop instead of a cigarette. I think, what was it? Instead of guns, it was like toy guns or something. I remember that much. Oh, and a lot of anime, I can't remember who used to dub, but I remember as well. It was 4Kids, that's it, 4Kids. And I remember in the dubs, they did Americanized food. One Piece 4Kids, yeah, that's what we call dub piece. Even like old school Yu-Gi-Oh was effing hilarious. Like, when there's a scene that actually comes from the manga as well, that two security guards, bubble bowlers, there was two guards that were doing their pointy fingers, and there were supposed to be guns in their hands, but 4Kids were like, oh, we can't have guns, no. And it just looks like they're pointing at Kaiba when they actually have guns. But it's like, hey, Kaiba, no. It's like, oh, God. 4Kids, you were shit, but we loved you so for your... But we loved you for your shitty dubs. Oh, God. Actually, now that would be a funny collab. Like, obviously, we got, like, the top 10 accidental wins manga. I think we might have to add that, like, the top 10 worst dubs. And we just, we'll watch, like, every 4Kids anime dubbed by 4Kids. Oh, God. But, yeah, just find it hilarious. It's just like, yeah. Like, you gotta admit, like, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Finger Guns is up there. Naruto 4Kids. Yeah. I don't think Naruto did 4Kids. 4Kids did Naruto, did they? I love this. Top question. Did they dub Naruto? Yeah, no, 4Kids didn't do Naruto. I think it was another company apparently, but apparently it's what if 4Kids dubbed Naruto. Oh, God. I should you imagine how bad that show would have been? I'm laughing thinking about it. I'm actually laughing thinking about it. Coughing my lungs out now. I can imagine every weapon in Naruto would be absolutely replaced with toys. Like, 100% hands down. Like, I can easily imagine it. No one would die. That would be another one. Bender. Berserk wouldn't even be dubbed. Like the executives at 4Kids at the time would have put one look at Berserk and just go, nope. No, it'd just be guts with a stick. No demons. No unmentionable scene. It'd just be literally guts with a stick boinking ghosts on the head or something. Like, the show would absolutely have to change, like, just to make it watchable by kids. Whole premise and everything. I wouldn't say, well, I wouldn't say lawyers will get involved. It'd be more executives on that front, because obviously it'd be like, but yeah, I will tell you right now, like, back in the day when 4Kids was around, like, there was a heavy censorship thing going on then, and it was like, oh, think of the children, blah blah blah, and it's like, compared to most shows nowadays, like a lot more shows have been lenient towards like having guns in shows and that. But yeah, it's like there was a lot of shows out there that just got absolutely throttled because of it. And not just anime, I think like general animation just got throttled. Attack on Titan for kids. It'd be basically Attack on Titan Junior. That would be for kids, but just really badly written. That would be it'd just be really badly written. That's the only difference. Wouldn't even be funny, it'd just be like poorly written fucking minds now. No, you steal my chi, no, fuck you, my chi, no. Anyways, there you go. Fucking steal my tea, no, motherfucker. But yeah, fucking hell. You can see it on my stream. Damn it. God dang nugget. Anyways, AOT Junior High was actually good though. That's what I'm saying though, Fender. Like the 4Kids version of Attack on Titan would be Junior High AOT, but it'd just be badly written. That's what I'm saying. That would be AOT for kids. Just think of that, just but badly written, badly dubbed, and cheeseburgers. Just cheeseburgers everywhere. Oh god. I think everyone knows the reference, like, because I think they did Shaman King once, didn't they? Yes, they did do Shaman King. Oh god, and they guffed that big time. Like, and a lot of the problems was actually with the localization, because instead of having like the rice balls, they were called donuts. And then same with Pokemon actually. I think they've been very guilty of this as well. So you had like the rice balls as donuts, and everything is like, oh, I want a cheeseburger, and then they edit the cheeseburger in, and it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck, 4Kids? Why? Like, apparently it's like, oh god, could you imagine VTLS 4Kids? Oh god, no. Oh god, no. The only good thing that came out of 4Kids, apart from the badly dubbed stuff, was Yu-Gi-Oh! That was literally it. That was the only decent anime that came out of it. But we got the memes for it as well, thanks to 4Kids. We salute you, sir. But yeah, could you imagine fucking BTS 4Kids? God, that would be a what if video indeed. What if Vamp the Lost was on 4Kids? Well, a lot would change. So, first off, Nikaya's parents probably wouldn't be dead. Second off, half the fights would be literally cut out, and it'd be probably turned into more of a fucking slice of life drama. Chainsaw Man would just be censored, like straight, like it's like Berserk. It'd just be straight up censored. Like there's no way to make Chainsaw Man kid friendly, because half the fucking cutscenes, I mean half the fucking scenes in there. Jesus, like imagine, like purely imagine that. Like they would have to like cut the entire show out just to make sure, like, you know, it was safe for kids. Think of the children. All I can think is that meme out the Simpsons is the one we go, think of the children. Denji eats a rotten burger. Yeah, essentially. Like, something like that. So, yeah, exactly. Fucking exactly. It'd just be like, not even a rotten burger. Maybe, like, that's too extreme. No. It'd be like slightly out of date at best. It'd just be just a burger that just got thrown away because they didn't want to eat it. Like, yeah, I could easily imagine that. But like most of Chainsaw Man would just be straight up deleted, because especially the fight scenes are how violent they get. Like if it was the 90s, that would be straight up nope. All of the nopes. Oh god. Can you imagine? Jesus. That would kill Chainsaw Man, I'll tell you. That would be a franchise killer. I don't know what would. See, Tokyo Ghoul. Oh, I would honestly say it'd probably be pretty easy to do. Just cut out the fight scenes and the people eating, and then you got your slice of life drama. It might only last a few episodes, but it can be possible. Oh god, yeah. Like I said, like at the time, I think it was definitely America, because America used to take over a lot of media back in the day. Like you would have to watch what they showed and dubbed and stuff. It's like, but luckily now we have this little thing called the internet, which means they have to now be careful what they dub and translate, and cultural appropriation and all that. It's like, yeah, they're gonna watch it because, or yeah, what I mean. To be honest, dubbing's gotten a lot better since then. You still have your occasional, like, you know, translation error, or like, you know, but it's gotten a lot better. Like, we wouldn't have the anime we have today if One Punch Man 4 Kids, all it would be is boop on the nose and there'd be KO'd instead of killed. Like literally that would be it. But yeah, Jesus, the infamous dub piece. Where's my tools? There we go. Don't know why that did that. Where's my navigation? I lost my navigation. Right, window, and there we go. Navigation. Poof. Got it back now, and then the navigator can slot right in here. Or Sereno. Do. But yeah. No, I think they would let him bored. It would just be like stress at work or something. It wouldn't. No. To be honest, like One Punch Man could, like, apart from like again the violent cut, the fight scenes. Actually, One Punch Man's pretty fucking tame compared to most anime. I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty goddamn tame. So a lot of the footage, apart from like the killing, would actually be used. I would, in my mind, like, I'm not sure, like guys, if you disagree with me, let me know. But I think a lot of it would be fine. Like, I think they would. I think they would let Sabatama be bored. Only because, like, it's boredness is not their thing. It's like stuff like towards violence and stuff. That's their like agenda, really, more than anything. Oh no, it's too violent. Let's tone it down. Or, oh look, it's got guns. Let's tone that down. You know, like, or this is not culturally appropriate for America. Let's change donuts into buns, you know? So, it'd be things like that. Every battle would be Saitama versus Flight. Yeah, it would be, pretty much. Or the fights would be like I say, all of them would be knocked out instead of dead. It literally, I'm not kidding you, that would probably be literally One Punch Man in a nutshell. Like, absolutely in a nutshell, not gonna lie. But anyways, like I said, it's to be honest, there's no imagining, because thank God 4 Kids are gone now. Like I say, the only decent thing that came out of 4 Kids was Yu-Gi-Oh! And its many memes because of its dubs. I mean, Jesus. I still remember like the Dragon Ball abridged jokes where they go, oh, this was the actual dubbing. I don't think they did Dragon Ball, did they? I think they did. No, they didn't. That was someone else. I think that was Funimation. See, again, I don't... Because JoJo's so weird, I don't think they would have understood, like, half the shit that was going on in there. I think, like, literally, they just cut the adult jokes out and the violence. That's it. Again, JoJo's not... Again, like, JoJo's weird, but it's relatively tame, like, compared to most anime. I'd definitely say a lot more tamer than the others. Like, I've seen some brutal, like, Record of Ragnarok. Fucking hell, that is, I love their anime, but fucking it's brutal and I love it. Now that's a brutal anime. If you ever watch it, it's called Record of Ragnarok, and it's literally like famous human warriors versus gods, and it's absolutely bomb. It's really good. But yeah, if it was for kids, they would definitely censor Aphrodite for good reason. Yeah, actually, I wouldn't say the whole of the first arc. Like, they'll probably keep the bullying in, but there would be certain aspects of it, like the dog in the furnace. I think that will never ever make it in, because it's like, oh no, cute animal got killed. Oh no, God. But like I said, it's not even just for kids, man. Just America went on a censorship war, like in general. It was just full on. But like I say, luckily we don't have to suffer from that now. So, huzzah, motherfuckers, rejoice. Soft light. I like it's like huzzah, motherfuckers, rejoice. Rejoice, motherfuckers, because huzzah, we are saved. Just sort of, that's it. And then, bit too thick. I think about 15 should do the trick. There we go. Asia would keep the dog in the furnace for dinner. Of course, Asda would. But yeah. Oh god. You know what? I've watched all Black Clover recently, and it's like, oh, it's finished now. I admit, Black Clover did drag on a little, but it was generally good. I did like Black Clover, but it's just like, yeah, it kind of dragged a little. But I know there's a new season coming, so I think it was just one that the newer season dragged on for a little too long. And it was just like the new arc is just like, come on, finish it already. We want to get to the good. Oh, I forgot to shadow the flags, haven't I? Sorry. I done goof. I did a goof. Luckily, none of you saw. Yes. Demon Slayer for kids. Yeah, they would cut out a lot of the first arcs. To be honest, they'll cut probably the whole Mugen Train arc because it was disgusting. Like, disgusting, fleshy bits on a train. No way, no sorry. But yeah. And then just sort of, there we go. Everybody would be Tanjiro. Oh god, could you imagine? Nah, it'd just be like I say, again, it'd just be like, yeah. But yeah, nah, anyways, the 4Kids stuff is just, fuck you know, just whatever. You know, I'm just glad they're not around anymore. Because they would fucking kill animation, like, in general. Especially now with the new stuff like Has Been Hotel and all that now coming out. So, but yeah. My Academia. See, My Academia, again, not that bad. They'll cut out a few bits, but other than that, like, you know. Yeah. I wouldn't say everybody would become Deku. It'd just be like, yeah. Like, no. 3 hours, again, My Academia, still way a lot tamer than some anime. Like, way tamer. Even some, like, bloody animation in the West. But yeah. Do. I love this tune. Not just Bakugo. Yeah. Yeah, but Bakugo, I think, would go, like, he would just be, like, a typical male tsundere instead of, like, actually having a whole character arc. Because, obviously, he's very extreme with the death and that. It'd just be like, yeah, I'm going to beat you up. That would literally be it. It'd be, I'm going to beat you up, not death, murder, or, you know, whatever. Like, you know, because obviously Bakugo goes into the very, like, you know, whole into the murder thing as a hero. No, I don't think he'll go through it. He just, he likes saying it a lot. But yeah. I don't know. The recent season probably will pull back on a little. Full Metal, again, apart from a couple scenes, not too bad. But like I say, it's whatever now. Like, to be honest, I'm getting a little bored of talking about 4Kids. But, But yeah, I just brought it up because I was like, Jesus, yeah, they fucked up a lot of anime back in the day. Oh god, needs a sip of water, man. Needed to hydrate a little. Yeah, Vinland just wouldn't exist, mate. Like straight up, wouldn't exist. But anyways, let's talk about something else. Oh, by the way, I watched the new Guardians of the Galaxy film recently. Fucking loved it. Oh, my wife really wanted to take home a lot of baby raccoons. Thanks to that. Like literally, as soon as she saw him on screen, she was like, "I want to take them home. They're too cute." That was literally my wife. My wife just wanted to take all the baby raccoons home for herself. She probably wouldn't share them with anyone as well. She would just keep them to herself. She'll probably have like a private room just for the baby raccoons. To be honest, they were fucking cute. I'm not gonna lie. They were absolutely adorable. Is anyone else has seen the new Guardians of the Galaxy film? What did you think? Let me know. Let me know, motherfucker. But yeah, new Guardians, pretty good. Soundtrack was pretty solid. One the soundtrack took me right back actually, and it was like No Sleep Till Brooklyn. I was like, oh, I used to play that song on Guitar Hero as well. And I've always wanted to learn that song on guitar actually. Maybe I should do it at some point because I do have my guitar still, so it would be good to learn the song. But yeah, but they did No Sleep Till Brooklyn, and it was really good. It's like, no, don't sleep till Brooklyn. New Guardians film absolutely slaps. Loved it. Loved every minute of it. But yeah, just Rachel wanted like all the baby raccoons to herself because my wife just loves cute and adorable things. Because why not? Right, let's see. I think we are. Are we good? No? Yes? Maybe? No, we need to still do a little bit more work here. So we're going to do a bit more work here. Oh, I forgot the jump back up to the shadow layer. Guess what I forgot? The feeties. Oh, I think we need a smaller pen. Turn it, G pen. There we go. I forgot about the feet here. I actually forgot all the little feet here for the stands. Whoops. Yeah, again, Dodger would. Oh, I don't know actually. Earlier season would be fine. Only because it was the whole. But anyways, like I say, just let's cut out with the 4 kids now. Like, I think just going through the list would be pointless at this point. We know what they would have done. We all know. My mouse working? Oh, what's going on here? I can't. What's going on here? Okay, I got a mouse that's not working now. That is not good. What's going on? Because I can't work on my tablet either. Your streams for kids. Whatever. But hold on. Sorry guys, hold on. Something's up. And I don't know what's going on. Like my mouse is green. Yeah. I think my PC froze. That is not good. Hold on, let's try Control Delete. See, that gets it kicking. Ah. Shit. Right, we have technical difficulties. My PC has decided to freeze on me. Let's see if that works. That'll kick its ass into gear. Yeah, my PC has now full-on experienced technical difficulties, and I do not know why. I'm trying to click every button, and my PC ain't working. Okay. And I haven't saved this. This is Control S. Right, I'm going to give it a couple minutes, guys. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to have to shut off for the night. I apologize. Looks like my PC is just not doing what it's told right now, and I am suffering with actual full-on technical difficulties, and I don't know why. So try this. No. Yeah. My tablet ain't responding. My screen ain't responding. Like, I'm literally stuck on everything. And it's just not. There we go. DPI. Try that. No, my mouse ain't working. What's going on here? My PC should be working, and why are you freezing? Maybe if I turn all of this off and turn it on again. Okay. Might have to unplug. Give me a second, guys. No. What about this? No. Okay. Right. We are entering very major technical difficulties. I've unplugged everything. Maybe do this. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's not working. Try to unplug everything from there. I'm going to try and find a source for this cable. Try to unplug it. Okay. Now once more. See if that gets everything working. Yeah, no, it is not working, guys. I'm going to have to come off stream. I'm really, really sorry, guys. This is very, very annoying for me. Bye, James. Hope your computer. I'm going to restart it if I get back on stream. So just wait a couple minutes. I'll restart it and I'll see if I can get the PC back on track this way. See this. Okay, so that program ain't working. Okay, sorry guys, I will be back with you in 2 seconds. Just give me an absolute moment. I apologize for this. My PC seemed to just didn't want to work on me. Start. Okay, there we go. All right, cool. So my VTuber's working-ish at the moment. I'm just still trying to get this up and running. So give me a second. I will be start camera. No, it's not topping the phone. My camera. Okay, cool. So we're gonna have to close this one, and then with VTuber, give me a second. Avatar props settings. Could you please behave, PC? Thank you. Please do not do this to me right now. Settings general. Where are you? Because I know there's a thing where I can turn this off. Boom. Right, there we go. And there we go. And sort of, yeah. Okay, and turn that off. blah, blah, blah. And yeah, we're just going to have to just have the models just sitting here. Right, let's put this, play this. Okay, I think we're good to go. Again, I absolutely apologize. I've got to see if... Oh, God. I'm not going to lie, guys. That was very frustrating. Oh, God. Luckily for me, clip actually saved where I was at. Thank God. Yes, please overwrite. Thank you very much. Just want to see if the time lapse is... Yeah, it looks like time lapse is fine. Awesome. Okay, guys. Absolute apologies about this. Very unforeseen technical difficulties. Just give me a second to close my VTuber thing. So it could be a lot of things just started out at once, just to see if we can just get this butt kicked. And yeah, it's saying it's reading a kangaroo where it shouldn't. Okay, let's try this. Let's try and use this again. Just give me a second, guys. Sorry, I'm going through absolute technical difficulties right now. I don't know why this happened. I had to literally restart my whole PC. See if that will do the trick. No, it's not picking up on my model at all. Which means, yeah, we're just going to have to carry on with the normal VTuber. Normal VZ face. Just me like absolutely standing there, not having any expression. Again, guys, absolutely apologize. I haven't had a technical difficulty like this in ages. I don't know why it happened, but obviously the PC decided to have a huge ass hissy fit on me, and obviously just did its thing essentially. There we go. Right, all fixed. Well, fixed as it can be. My model's like stiff like a board because there's no way of fixing it at the moment. It's just completely jabbed up my stream. So, oh God. Thank you, PC, for absolutely crapping on me when I didn't need it to. But yeah, it happens. Sadly, it's one of those things that happens and I have to accept it. So, out of my control. But yeah, but we fixed it now, hopefully. So, we'll just carry on as we are. And we're going to try and finish this thing before time runs out. Because obviously... yeah, just turn that soft light down a little. And then just sort of... There we go. And then get the rubber and just fix that. Just fix it up a little. There we go. Right, on the shadow stage on this, I didn't like that. So let's fix this up a little bit. Just sort of slowly. But yeah, anyways, guys, just a gentle reminder, I am going to be at Anime Yukon in next year in June. So if you do want to get your tickets and come see me and support me, feel free to. Sorry, I have to admit, like, you know, when you're trying to talk about something and you just try to get back into the swing of it, but you're still really miffed that happened. I'm on that stage still at the moment, like, still a bit miffed about what happened, but there you go. You can't be helped, but at the same time, it's a bit like, what the hell happened? So I probably will do a diagnostic stick on this afterwards, or try and find out what happened and why it happened. But it shouldn't happen at all. It's like, it's not an old PC either, so why that happened, I do not know. I might even check to see if the files are full or whatever. That might be actually the case. Could be that's what guffed it. But yeah. Right, anyways, let's get on with this, shall we? Right, so Windows... Stop. That went a bit bad. And then just sort of... There we go. Awesome. And then jump back to yellow and then just sort of... Yeah, that's it. Awesome. And then sort that out. And then what we're going to do is do... green lighting for the hair, as I usually do. And then just sort of, that's it. There we go. And then just sort of sorry guys, absolute focus mode at the moment, because obviously now I've lost time doing this artwork. I need to do some catch up and finish it off. So what I'm going to do is just catch up with this bit first and then get back to, because obviously it froze when it was around about here. So we're going to fix that up, get some shadows completed, and then we'll finish up for the night. Really annoying. I'm not going to lie. That was very goddamn annoying. There we go. And that was very annoying. There we go. And yeah, and then just sort of get the pen, just fix that up. Okay, and then just sort of, there we go. Oh, I will be having an announcement soon, by the way, and it will be, sadly, about AI art. Now, I have made my feelings very clear on the matter, but now it's like something has happened to a art friend of mine. Some of you may know from a conversation on a previous stream, and yeah, I'd be enacting a rule. And only because I need to, for getting the companies and the government to kind of go, yeah, look, you need to change this because it's actually screwing people over. So, but yeah, oh, stop it. Damn it, the mozzies are back. The mosquitoes are back, nature's little assholes. Yeah, there we go. And just sort of catch this up a little bit. But yeah. An art friend of mine lost their job because of AI art, because they were an artist for a company, and I won't say who it was, but I'll identify that person because this person doesn't want their name to be out. But essentially, long story short, they were an artist for a company and they lost their job to AI art. And the problem is, it's all right for personal study if you're going to use it for your own works and that. So you're going to use it to study and how to improve. But AI art uses a lot of stolen images, and they steal a lot of people's artwork to develop their own artwork. And it's pretty fucking wrong, honestly. I'm not going to lie. And yeah, no, it's not just stealing art. It's just literally they've actually lost their job because of AI art. They actually full on lost their job, which is really sad. So yeah, personally, I would have took the company to court over it, but because obviously, you know, it's not fair, because that's time and labor. They put love into their work and that. And they got rid of them because AI is cheaper, essentially, which is, I think, is a really scummy move for companies. And I don't care what their excuses are. That's scum. That's scum sort of level. And they should have, you know. And I think, to be honest, like, AI art needs to be banned for commercial use. I think it is actually super unfair on artists, and obviously it steals a lot of people's artwork. So, you know, but that's just personal opinion and feelings, really, more than anything. But yeah, it's for me, it's, I have to, because I think, you know, we need to take a stand on AI art, and a lot of it is because of ignorance. Like, I think a lot of people don't understand how bad AI is for the art industry. Well, yeah, but at the end of the day, robots fine and all. Like I say, but it's just when it gets to a point where people have lost their jobs over it, that's, yeah. Yeah, well, no, for obvious reasons. It's using stolen artwork. It's now cost artists their jobs, and it's just like, why are they doing this? It's, you know, it's really scummy, and it's really shouldn't be allowed. That's I actually feel strongly, like very strongly about this, and I think it shouldn't be allowed for commercial use. It should be only used for like studying your own art style and that, you know, just stuff like that. Just think it's sadly AI art is ripe for abuse by big companies, and there's no laws to stop that from happening, and there's no laws protecting artists. So, well, to be honest, as usual, we get left in the shit field. So, but yeah, right. I think that artwork is pretty much done, apart from a couple of details. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do a smart thing, actually. I think I'm going to do this. Just oh, no, I want black. There we go. I wanted to turn black. There we go. Stop. Stop. There we go. And then sort of... And then just stop there, and then just want to get this bit done before we stop streaming today. Come on, I've got a few minutes left. Let's do it. Let's put the pressure on. There we go. Awesome. Oh, fuck, I forgot to put the gap line, didn't I? All right, cool. So what we're gonna do is get the rubber. I'm gonna make it absolutely tiny, and then just sort of use that line as a guideline. Awesome. Right, now that's done. But yeah. But there is no raid today due to technical... No, there is a raid now. My whole thing's working. I had to restart my PC. It's just the only thing that wasn't working was... yeah, the only thing that's not working is my avatar properly at the moment. But that's due to I did rush setup. That was more rush setup than the actual problem itself. Save. There we go. Right, we have got one more chapter page to go, and that will probably be... Yep. And now we're going to export the video. Export the video. Where's time-lapse? Time-lapse, export time-lapse. And then that will be tomorrow's TikTok. Yeah, so now while we're waiting for that to time-lapse. Guys, I actually apologize for my frustration earlier. I know I came across a bit frustrated when I got back on. I do apologize to you all. There was no excuse for that. I was just sometimes... with my autistic brain kind of goes completely remode on me when things go wrong. And sadly I do, well, to be honest, I've been pretty tame, but I do react pretty badly to things like that. So I've got to learn to cope with it better. So I apologize if I was getting a little bitchy about my PC. But yeah, anyways. But yeah. But I probably will be very soon announcing the banning of AI, any AI use of artistic or writing in my Discord. You know, whether you do it privately or not, it's up to you. But due to problems that have happened with artists, I cannot stand by and watch people lose their jobs over it. So this is kind of like my call to action. So yeah. I can't let my artist brethren get hurt by more AI art. So, which is a shame, really, because this is the problem I have with AI art. It has potential to be... AI art can be potentially good, and if used the proper way, like for study only, or to help get like a idea that they can't get out of their head, and then use it as a study piece, like, you know. Again, it can be worthwhile if you're using just your own art as a study. But, you know, for me, I think it's I think we can all safely say, you know, it is pretty bad at the moment. So, anyways, let's find somebody to raid. I think I'm tired. To be honest, I'm very, very tired. I think that's not helping matters either. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see who we can raid today. By the way, the raid message is going to be, "We are here to steal your tea. Prepare yourself." Again, that is, "We are here to steal your tea. Prepare yourself." Let's see who we're gonna raid today. John, we haven't raided Leaky Nova. She's done. I can't tell the difference between digital art and AI art because AI can't take. Yeah, true. There is some differences you can tell, but it's very minor. Like you could tell when something's very uninspired. Like you can tell which is from that, but don't quote it because sometimes artwork can come across like that because sometimes the artist could be tired or whatever. Yeah, we're gonna do Leaky Nova. It seems like Leaky Nova is doing some artwork today, so let's give Leaky some love and support. By the way, guys, thank you for watching. Please look after yourselves. Please, obviously keep yourself in good mental health, all that fun stuff. And we will see you all later. Have a fantastic day. Look after yourselves. Love each other. And be a good person. And still tea. All right. Bye.